evening, everyone. This is Sandra Borkert, and I am channeling for Archangel Micheal. We're doing a continuation of our first video. It's just a little bit of recap, but it's more than a recap. We're going to talk about timelines tonight. Archangel Micheal is telling me right now the reason timelines are made and used for two specific reasons, too. Before the soul ascends to earth, he or she makes out a timeline, meaning they put on that timeline exactly what they want to do in their soul mission on earth. And they only come to earth here is because they want to experience more. They want more of an experience. And I know most people here have heard of reincarnation, okay? Every time someone passes, though, the Lord God refers to it as a rebirth. He does not call it he does not call it reincarnation. He calls it a rebirth. Now, I refer to God as being a he, she, it, alien, whatever you prefer, okay? But I personally, myself, refer to God as a he, just how I am. Now, Archangel Micheal also is telling me that in that timeline, it's consistent. God goes through with that loving individual soul and reminds them that when you're on earth, it's the true, real deal. Meaning, if you get in a car accident, do you want the Lord God to come and heal you and save you? I'm not saying it's going to be pain-free. Or do you wish to come home, meaning to the heavens? Most, believe it or not, most want to be let go and go home. There is a few. They said right out, please save me. I want to stay on earth to fulfill my whole timeline. Okay? And people ask, is there time jumping? No. There is no time jumping. What you see on photos, that you see on your phone, movies, there's absolutely no time jumping. No. Just wash that. That's just fake. They for pictures, they put two pictures, maybe three together. Some got pretty are experts at this. Okay. Timelines. Okay, this is Archangel Micheal coming through me now. So I can, instead of this delay thing, so he's going to speak through me, again, using my voice. It just makes things go a little faster here, okay? I got a little clock up here that's timing me, and I know myself too. I mean, I know what work is all about. Time. I wish time was more irrelevant than it is, but like this whole world is run by a clock time frame. So we don't want to build up, we want to get as much information as we can out in the little amount of time, okay? So these episodes that are going to be releasing 15-20 minutes long, which we're going to try to keep it at that, okay? Maybe some shorter. Okay. This one probably a little bit longer because I'm trying to explain more. Okay, timelines. Archangel Micheal is coming through. Just to remember, Archangel Micheal is coming through me to talk to you. Good evening, everyone. This is Archangel Micheal. What I have to say is very important. The Lord God wants this out thoroughly and correct, and it's about timelines. Timelines cannot be destroyed by any human being. They're your own timeline. You created them before you were born. For instance, if you wrote a timeline with the Lord God, and let's say, I want to be a country singer, I want to be a country star. You were sent here to earth to fulfill your own dreams, your own quest. Now, if you do not sorry, I'm getting held up with that one here. They're your own quest, not a dream. If you do not fulfill that dream, you didn't stick to your mission, okay? Or, I want to be a country star. I didn't make it, okay? I mean, you can pray to God all you want. Let's just say that. Remember, this is Archangel Micheal. He personally does not help you fulfill your quest, your timeline. You have to do that yourself. Okay. You do have an archangel, or some call it a spirit guide, an angel. This one here has an archangel. Okay, she's had her whole life because he knew what she was going to become. The voice for him and for the Lord God. She's a terrific medium. Don't anybody ever forget that. Your timeline. You're going to be a country singer. You don't make it. Then you don't make it. Sometimes an accident takes you off course. Broken limb, destroyed voice, lungs, whatever it may be. Smoke too much. Smoking destroys a lot of people's timelines. Don't forget that. What I want to say here is, because that white quill pen with the red ink, your timeline is made by the soul. Then God will talk to that soul and saying, and the question asked, do you want to be saved or not saved? And what that means is, let's say on your timeline you wanted to pass or have a rebirth at the age of 82, but here you are 50 years old. Okay, you were in an accident. Okay, your larynx would have been crushed. But I'm not saying that it's going to heal to extent for you to be a singer. It is going to be extent for you to continue living to fulfill your timeline, meaning your age. But now, also, you have to answer that question. You want to be saved, yes or no? A lot of souls say no, meaning if I get in a car accident and I'm going to perish, I want to come home. That's what the signature is for. Yes, you want God to save you so you can continue your whole time, or no, I want to come home. It's either or. Okay, but your timeline that you write is very specific, but it doesn't mean you won't jump from it and then come back. Like Sandra never did what she was supposed to do on her timeline, but she always had a feeling in her life. You know, people ask, here she is, 50 some years old, and they're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I had a couple different jobs. And it's like, it don't feel right. It never felt right. Nothing felt right. Until now. I know now this was supposed to be my calling. Okay? And I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it. I'm not saying there won't be tough roads ahead, but right now I'm loving it. Okay. Now I hope that answered, this is Archangel Micheal. I'm hoping we answered a few questions on the timelines, okay? The other one we want to let people know on, it was a comment made on the first video that Sandra's mother, when she's in that nursing home, she saw God. She saw God face to face, standing with another soul that was getting ready to pass on for rebirth. Okay, I want people to realize this is the Lord God. God comes in many forms, many disguises. He is 100% energy. He stood forth with a certain individual because it was her request of the family that came to visit her every single day. Didn't matter what the weather. They were there every single day. Had her dog with. They were precious. But Mary is also a little bit, well, let's just say, she is a visionary in her own right. Meaning I gave her a gift that day. Sandra's mom got to see the Lord God in one of my forms. And in one of my forms, she saw me. I have longer white hair, down to here. A full beard, white, pure, beautiful white. A white that is very hard to explain. There's a lot of souls out there, individuals, that have seen me. They have seen me. And yes, it was me, everyone. Everyone that's watching this video knows exactly what I, Archangel Micheal, am talking about. Remember, the Lord God comes through me also. Some little times that we're talking in circles, but you understand it. Because most ones that are watching this video are visionaries. You already depicted what the Lord God looks like. And you're correct. And then outside the door, she saw a beautiful angel. His name was Archangel Micheal. He standed forth, tall. He is 6'11", long blonde wavy hair, blue eyes. He wears a white robe, a white gown. He wears a blue belting, a sachet, and he carries a staff. And then also in that sachet, which most people don't see, is hidden, is a sword. The sword is quite gigantic. Yes. I'm telling Sandra, the sword is 9 foot long. That's to keep everything at bay. Okay. All right. Now this video is going to be coming to a close very shortly. And I want people to understand. Okay. Evil. Negativity. Okay. There is no any evil in this world. There is no devil. There is no hell. Sometimes Sandra here, and this is Archangel Micheal, sometimes Sandra has referred as hell on earth. In a sense, it is. It's what the humans have made it out to be, with the war, fighting, religion. Why do you fight about religion? Give me a break. As long as you believe. You don't have to believe in something. This is God, the Lord God, Jesus Christ. They're all wonderful. Like Sandra here, I'll be honest, she's Catholic, but you want to know, growing up, she doesn't remember a lot of the Bible stories. And that's good. I'm glad she don't. There's a lot of things in that Bible were depicted and changed through the years. Like she has qualms about, she has 2 children. And the first one, okay, the church, yep, she got her baptized. But then Sam came along, the second child. She went to the church, different priest. They forgot to put her and her husband's name in the records. So the priest had told her, well, you want to baptize him? You can pay me a fee, or go home and baptize him yourself. So this is what stopped her basically from going to church. Being with the congregation. Too many people wanted to sit in the front row. Thought if they get closer to the priest, it gets them closer to God, an easier entry. It doesn't work that way. It does not work. You know what? And God's telling Michael right now, maybe we'll have to cancel this video because of that. But you want to know? I want it sent out. Because we don't want to group this video, categorize it. Because it's not about religion. These videos are not about religion. You're Catholic, you're Protestant, you're Lutheran, Jewish, you name it. I'm not here to aim at different religions. I'm here to tell you about the truth. And basically, the next videos are like what comes up in the heavens. Okay? It's to help certain individuals that are living life here that are having a hard time. Okay? Not here to start any wars. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to give people peace of mind. I, Archangel Micheal, have taught Sandra Borkert many things. Many things. Many aspects of the Bible are changed in her mind already. She has faith. She has belief. Let's just say she's had an open mindset. She has her whole life. She has her whole life. And not once did she ever try to cram religion down someone's throat. That's her own words. I'm using her own words. She said a few times in her life. And she hasn't. She never has. She loves an individual as she gets to know him. And that's what we love about her. Okay. All right, this is Archangel Micheal. I'm going to turn the table back to Sandra. We're going to wrap this up. People have work to do, places to go. And we will talk to you soon. Love you all. All right. You have just talked to Archangel Micheal. And the Lord God is telling him to tell me to wrap it up. So everyone have a lovely evening. And we will talk to you next time.